Hello, friends. My name is Rory. I run this channel called The Love Chat, where we discuss relationships, breakups, love, etc. This video, I wanted to discuss a question I get a lot. And the question is, what if I can't do no contact? What if there is something preventing me from being able to enter no contact? And for those that don't know, no contact is just basically when you do not message your ex after a breakup because we are respecting their wishes as well as giving them an opportunity to miss us. And there are certain situations where you can't do no contact, and we're going to go over a couple of reasons and what to do. And guys, I'm sure I'm going to miss some. If I do, please write it in the comments below, and I'll put those in a video that I will do a part 2 with, and I'll release that by Monday. By the way, as soon as you are done with this video, I will be live on Twitch, where I will be taking people's call-ins regarding their breakups and situations that they might be in with other people romantically at twitch.tv/HiRory. The link is down below. So, you can't do no contact. Let's talk about why people cannot do no contact reasonably. Not answers like they don't want to, or they don't think it'll work, whatever. But actual logistical reasons that are preventing you. For example, if you work together, it's hard to do no contact. Why? Well, look, just because we have broken up with someone, and in this case, in this scenario, it's very likely you were dating a coworker. Just because we've broken up with them or they've broken up with us or for some reason we can't be together, doesn't mean that we want to be cold, rude, mean, etc. to them. And I'm not going to lie to you. In contexts like that, where there's a coworker that you are going out of your way to avoid, it can seem kind of cold, rude, and shitty. So when you're going through that type of situation, what I recommend instead of no contact is just limited contact, right? When you interact with them, and maybe you have to because of work, or maybe it's just a proximity thing where they don't actually impact the going on of your daily job, but you see them. In that case, limited contact is fine. So that would look like if you're coworkers and you need to work together, then work together. That's okay. That is not going to impact the idea, the point of no contact, which is giving them an opportunity to miss you. Because what you're pulling away from, what you're withholding non-maliciously is romantic attention. But coworker attention is totally different. And I get how this can scare some people, right? Because they hear all these YouTube channels saying, oh, you have to do this mystical, magical, no contact rule, and that will just make your ex come back to you, right? That's how most of these YouTube channels advertise it. And then you're thinking to yourself, crap, but I work with my ex. I can't do, I logistically cannot do this thing. Well, it's okay. You can just give them limited contact, meaning you keep it about work and only work. You are only giving them coworker-related attention. You're not giving them romance. You're not going out of your way to ask how their day is or anything like that. And the purpose isn't to be rude or mean, so if you think that not asking would come off as rude or mean, then fine, you can ask. The whole point of this is that it's not a big deal. And so that has to be the mentality you take. Hey, we're here, we're coworkers. The romantic part of our entanglement is no longer here, but we're coworkers, we're professionals, let's act like it. That's it. It's that simple. So rather than thinking about tactics, which is what some of these channels have you do, and they want to keep it confusing, just treat them kindly, but just as a coworker. And that's it. Now, let's turn to another situation where maybe it's not coworkers, maybe you share children. Now that's difficult because you have to co-parent, right? And you can't use the children as a means of bargaining and trying to get them back into a relationship with you, because not only will that not work, but it will also make them kind of disgusted with you. So you need to have contact with your partner, but it's the same mentality. If you share children together and you are co-parenting, or you're at least trying to be kind to one another, in front of the kids anyway, then it's the same exact thing. You are cordial in front of the children, and when you are not with them, not with the kids, just don't talk to them. In other words, you are pulling back romantic attention, but you're giving the situation, in that specific event, co-worker attention, but in this case, the job is not a literal job, rather it's a parenting job. You are co-workers at the parent company, if that makes sense. And that's all it has to be. You can be kind. If they text you, you can respond, making sure it's only about the kids. Now, but what if they try and go outside the boundaries of this thing? What if it's not about the kids anymore? What if they're just asking you how your day is? Well, defer back to that mentality of being kind. We're not looking to punish them and be mean and punitive. Rather, we're looking to reinforce a boundary by saying, look, it's great that you're messaging me. Thank you. I appreciate you asking how I'm doing. I'm doing fine. I hope you're doing well too. Hey, I really only want a romantic relationship here. And I'm totally fine being cordial regarding co-working, regarding the kids, regarding the bills, the house, whatever. But let's just leave it at that unless you're interested in working things out. And you can obviously say that in less words, and you can put it into your own words. You should not be using exactly what I'm saying because it has to seem personal. But you see how we're not playing games. We're not playing tactics. What we're doing is we are having a clear-cut conversation, clearly communicating, here's where I'm at, here's what I want. If you want that too, great. Give me a call. That's it. That's all you have to do. It's that simple. Non-manipulative. No game playing. No mind games. Nothing like that. And if you're not sure exactly how to do this, well then come work with me. thelovechat.net/coaching, and I'll leave that in the description below as well. But really, it's just as simple as I'm putting it. And I think sometimes people are concerned because they're in an emotionally complicated place, and so they think that the solution to the problem is equally complicated, but it's really not. Now, what if, and this is the final and perhaps the biggest scenario that people are concerned about, what if you made a huge mistake in the relationship? What if you were cheating? What if you were abusing your partner, perhaps physically or emotionally? What if you were stealing money from them? Something big, something serious. Not like, I didn't really go out and do anything. I didn't work on myself. I relied on my partner for all my happiness. Not that stuff. Something big, something really meaningful. You clearly were in the wrong for this one. What do you do then? Well, in my mind, because the objective here is to have healthy relationships by being healthy people, you apologize. And I know all those other channels are saying, no, don't do that. That's not attractive. Yeah, but you know what is attractive? Owning when you have fucked up. That's attractive. But you have to make sure that you check in with your loved ones and your family and your therapist and the people who help you stay on a straight and narrow path. Because sometimes I find that when I'm doing coaching, people go out of their way to find blame and assign it to themselves because the relationship ended. You have to make sure you genuinely are in the wrong and everybody around you agrees. If that's the case, and if your professional, local therapist agrees with you, then yes, apologize, because apologizing and showing accountability is attractive because it means I acknowledge I did something wrong. Here's what I'm doing to work on those things, whether you come back or not. And I just wanted to say that I'm sorry. And if you would like to work things out, you can contact me because I'm going to give you space because I have wronged you. I'm working on it whether you come back or not. That's attractive. That's adult. And we are here to have adult, healthy relationships with longevity, right? Relationships that last long periods of time. So I hope this is making sense. Feel free to leave different scenarios and situations down below. I'd like to do a part 2 to this video, releasing on Monday. So if there's any situations you can think of that you're curious about, like, hey, should I do no contact if I'm in this situation? So type what that is down below. If you want to work with me, it's thelovechat.net/coaching. And like I said, I am live on Twitch right now, and that's at twitch.tv/highrory. And I have a special phone line set up so that you guys can call and talk to me for a few minutes on the phone and get some quick answers. I hope this was helpful, and I hope you guys appreciated the video. If you did, do me a favor, subscribe, hit like, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys on Monday for another video.